Hello YouTube, Flightsimguy here. I am in Colorado City Municipal. What the hell's wrong with my engines? What the hell? Oh, that's not my engines, that's the GPU. No, it's my engines. Okay, let's take a look and see what's happening here. Okay, that is weird. Alright, so let's go ahead and fix my engines before shit goes haywire. I'm not sure why it's smoking like that. Let's go ahead and come over here and make sure we are cold and dark. Alright. Alright. I'm not sure what that was all about. Anyway, Colorado City Municipal or something like that. And I'm going to Wichita. Alright, so let's go over here to my electronic flight bag. Let's go ahead and fire up the route. Right here, and let's see what we got. Alright, this time around what I think I'm going to do, let's go ahead and activate it. Alright, let's see, does it go over to my simulator? Yes. Yeah, alright, so we got it. This time around I'm going to go ahead and fly with the ATC. Let's go ahead and see where my plane is. Okay, I got the plane. I don't have any airport. There we go. Alright, there we are. And according to this, should be two planes right here. And should be a bunch of planes on the other side. Yep, looks about right. That guy's getting ready to take off. Exterior, give us our GPU. Alright, we got the GPU. Let's try this again. There we go. That's better. Got a power on. Lamp light on. And I'll go ahead and set my my emergency lights. Now I can go ahead and get my ATIS. Okay. Let's go to my flight plan. 310. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and bring up our documents. What we want is our checklist. Okay, zoom in. Alright. Let's go ahead and get our floodlights on. Alright. APU will start just before we need to power this bad boy up. Let's go ahead and get these on. We're not doing any system checks. Okay. Next thing we have to do is get this all set up. Do we have a SID for this place? Alright, there's no SID for this. Nope, no SID. Alright, so let's go back to our checklist. And we can proceed with the startup. There is no SID. Alright. Let's go ahead 10,000 feet first. We're taking off from 350. Oh, wrong way. There we go. And we'll just go ahead and head out at 220. Alright, that's set. Now we can do the flight management computer. This should be relatively straightforward. Alright. Let's go ahead and verify the plan. 30.28 is my barometer. Okay. Plan. Let's go ahead and do that and that. Okay, this has happened to me before, but that's okay. Here's my flight plan. Yeah, this has happened to me before. I'm on plan and nothing is showing up right here. Okay. I'm not sure if it's a bug, but my plan isn't showing up. And I'm at the right airport, I think. Alright, not a problem. Let's come over to the electronic flight bag. And route setup. And let's take a look. There it is right there. Close. Let's come to here and en route. Alright, I have the plan. It's right here. But for some reason, it's not showing up here. That is so weird. Yep, my plan is not there. Well, let's hope it shows up in time. Alright. Let's come back over here and resume our flows. We want packs. We'll leave those off. I think we're ready for engine start. Let's go ahead and get our clearance to go. We are going to the east again. 6. .35 right. 35 right. Let's see where I'm going. Come over here. According to this, 35 left, 35 right. Alright, so I'm going to be taking taxiway Echo. So all I have to do is depart out of here, take hotel to Echo, and that should do it. Alright. Alright, let's get ready to do engine start. Go back to the overhead, turn on the right aft pump, and I can go ahead and get my APU started. Okay, and while that's going on, turn on my beacon and my logo lights. Verify APU is spinning up. There it goes. Still don't know what happened to my map. It's the weirdest thing. There it goes. I'm not sure what the hell's wrong with this thing. Alright. In that case, I can go ahead and check my plan. Yeah, this plan has a couple of bugs in there. Plan. And let's go ahead and take it down. And let's go ahead and step through the plan. APU is started. Let's go ahead and make sure our packs are off, and they are. So I can go ahead and start this up. Turn this on. This means I can go ahead and get rid of my... Get some bleed air. Get rid of the external power. Alright, so come over to the iPad. Exterior. Get rid of the GPU. And I'm ready to start engines. Turn on all fuel pumps. And I got bleed air. Packs are off. We'll do engine number 2. Now what? Okay. Turn this on. Turn that on. Okay, will you cooperate now? Okay, there you go. Engine number 2 is starting up. While that's going, let's verify our controls. Know the rudder works. Good light off in engine number 2. Let's do engine number 1. Okay, we got a good start off on engine number 2. Let's do engine number 1. Okay, engine number 1's light up pretty good. Let's go ahead and get a weather. For Wichita. There we go. Light off on engine number 1 is good. Let's go ahead and do some cleanup. Alright, we want bleed air from engines number 1 and 2. Turn off the bleed air here. Turn on these 2 generators, which means I can go ahead and turn off that one and go ahead and set my packs back to auto. I can go ahead and turn off the APU and turn on the rest of my lights. Turn on the taxi lights. Flaps 13. Okay, set my alt ready to standby, and we're on config. Let's go ahead and get my 3.7 is my stabilizer. Okay, we're good right there. Let's go ahead and zoom in, and I can go ahead and do my pushback. Turn off the master caution. Let's see how we're looking here. Alright, now I did buy and install a new program, and I'm going to give it a shot. It is called Flight Control Replay, and I'm not exactly sure how it works. I just installed it, so I'm going to hit record and see what happens. We'll call this KCOS to KITC, and let's save it right here. Okay, now I think it's recording. Yes, it's recording. And what I'll probably do is do a playback off this somewhere in my flight, I think. Or maybe afterwards. I don't know. Okay. Alright, let's go back here, center my plane. And let's go ahead and start a taxi. Okay. Now this is a relatively short flight. It's less than 400 miles. I have to remember that I'm recording. I also remember that FS Recorder would often destabilize the simulator. You use it a couple of times and then your simulator crashes. So I'm not exactly sure what this recorder does or how it's going to behave. I guess it would help if I read the instructions. Taxiing in this thing is such a pain in the ass. There we go. I think it's best to just go ahead and leave the throttle at a certain power setting and just ride the brakes as needed. Like right here. There we go. Alright. Don't have any certain stars. Just going to go ahead and take it up to 10,000 feet. Actually, that's 4,000 feet above the ground. I'll cross that in no time. I'm just going to go directly to 31,000. Should get there in no time. Alright. Alright, what's this guy doing? Telling you, man, the AI aircraft, they can be jerks. Okay, what's he doing? Is just sitting there? Yeah, it looks that way. Taxi line has disappeared when I was in the thing. There's a guy coming in to land. That's fine. Yep, he's just sitting right there. All right. I don't know what this zigzag is all about. Okay, leave it at the lowest thrust settings, and it seems to hold at 25 knots. A little bit too fast to taxi. It's actually a good speed to taxi, not a good speed to turn when you're on the ground. So obviously you have to slow down. All right, coming up to 35 right. All right. All right. Okay, this should be on map. So I'm gonna have to come left. All right, let's do this thing. My V speeds. Let's double check my V speeds. Takeoff 126, 130, 126, 129. All right, there we go. Okay, you got to keep the sun aligned. Keep the sun aligned. Pretty high up. It's going to be a little bit before I reach my V1. I hate these high altitude takeoffs. They make me very nervous. Okay, V1, rotate. Okay, positive rate. Tap the brakes. Gear up. Thank you. Just 2 taps to a frequency where they won't bother me. Alright, I can go ahead and turn on the autopilot. There we go. Alright. I'm holding it right here. Gotta watch that speed. Make sure it gets up there before I do anything else. Okay, gear is up. Flaps up 1. Okay, speed is going up. Flaps up again. And I got my climb profile set. Let's go ahead and make a turn to get on course. Right there, do that. And I can go ahead and turn off the recorder. We'll finish doing this turn.
Stabilizer motion.
Alright, looking good. We are looking good. Alright, crossing through 10,000. Take this up. 270. There we go. Alright, confirm, flaps up, gear up, and let's go ahead and stop recording. There we go. Alright, we'll do another one when we do our approach and land. Alright, that was a good takeoff. Let's go ahead and check our status in the flight bag. We are heading on course to the first waypoint, Chiba. Let's go ahead and increase. I need to come right just a little bit. Right there. Alright. Let's check our overhead. We're looking good. Let's go ahead and check emergency lights. Disarm. I'm not sure why I'm getting that message. Oh, that's arm. That's the reason why. Alright, so the pump's off. Let's go ahead and check our fuel. If we don't have any fuel in those center tanks, we may as well. Yep, center tanks are dry. So we'll go ahead and turn these off. And that gets rid of that message. And we're at a good profile. Good weather day. Once we get to flight level 310, we can go ahead and plan our arrival. Go ahead and do warp, and at the same time plan our arrival. All right, let's take a look at the flight bag. All right, it's saying here cruise altitude 17,000 feet. That's not what I entered. My top of climb is not 17,000. All right. Next waypoint is Chiba. That's right. Destination 342 nautical miles. About an hour. We'll be arriving at 2034 Zulu. All right. Good info. All right. Alright. Come over to the iPad. Let's get my documents. 125.15. Let's go ahead and tune that. Alright. And come over here. Here's where we're going. Alright, so we have 19 and we have 1. And 14. Alright, let's take a look at the taxi diagrams. Alright, so 19, I should be able to land on 19 left or right.
Altitude.
Okay, I don't want 32 or 14. I want these two. Alright, coming up on our cruising altitude. Let's go ahead and take her up to 0.72 Mach. That's my cruising altitude. Yes, I want 19 right. That's the longest runway. Okay. There's no traffic there, obviously. And let's take a look at our plan. Our top of descent is right after GCK, which is coming up. Alright, so let's go ahead and engage warp. Options, simulation rate times 8. They so did not test this for warp. They really and truly did not. Look at that. Should not be doing that. Should not be doing that. Nav. Oh, wow. All right. Okay, what's my next waypoint? . my destination, according to this, is 41 miles away. Is that right? And I'm at 13,000? Okay, that is way too fast. Let's go ahead and lower this down. Slow down a bit. Okay, that's shallowing out my descent, which is fine. Okay, need to come left a little bit. Alright, coming up on 10,000. Let's bring this back to about 6. Okay. And let's bring our speed back to 250. It's going to shell out our dive. And are we getting precipitation down there? Let's move up our antenna a little bit, see if this actually works. Yeah, let's tilt the antenna, see what that does. Nothing. Okay, crossing through 10,000 feet. Okay, let's get ready for landing. Turn on landing lights. Let's go ahead and arm spoilers. Check our fuel status. Oh, we got plenty of fuel. Alright, let's go ahead and review our approach. What we're going to do, once we cross over Wichita, the VOR, we're going to fly heading 086, cross over the ILS, then fly heading what is that, 016 or 0, fly heading 010, 010, that's right. And then make a U-turn into the ILS. Yeah. Got a headache. I changed my mind. Thanks, sweetie. No, I'm good. I already took 2. Okay. Okay, ICT is where we're going to start our approach run. Let's go ahead and take it down to 5 miles. Okay, we're coming in good. Okay, some mild light clouds here. At 6,500, just like the weather report said. And there is a crap ton of airports in this area, just like I thought. Alright. Alright, we need to be slowing down. Let's take it down to 220. Minor adjustment here. We're going to start our run at ICT. And then we need to be at, what was it? 3,600 right here when we make our intercept. Alright, let's see if we can call and get a runway assignment, even though we already know what runway we're going to land on. Okay, there's a lot of airports around here. I told myself I'd fly this at night, but I actually forgot. Okay, there it is, 5. Tower. Alright, this is what we can get.
Wichita Tower 069er, pitch 13 miles northwest West Darling to land. 069er, Wichita Tower, light right base, runway 19er, right, altimeter 3023.
Alright.
Runway 19er, flight 069er.
Now, I could simply come in here and then make a right turn. In fact, it's almost a 90 degrees, just a little bit more than that. But I prefer to do my approach where you go over the ILS and then do a 180. This seems to work better that way. All right.
Altitude.
Okay. Let's double check our freaks. 110.5. 110.5. We got plenty of fuel. Go back to config status. Oops. There we go. All right. Time to start our run. Now, like I said, there's a ton of airports around here. All right. 086 is my heading supposed to be. There we go. I need to get down to 3,600 feet. Surface elevation here is, make it 4,600. Actually 4,900. There we go. There we go. All right. Now there's a bunch of airports around here. I already passed 2. This appears to be the one I'm going to be landing at. Let's go ahead and click on arrival. Okay, there I am. Ready to make my turn. So now what I need to do is watch this. Once it swings from here all the way over to here, I should be good, and then I want the ILS above me, so I'll just come left to the opposite of
Altitude.
19, which is 1, 010. Okay, what's my heading? 086. There we go. Oh, man, that went by pretty fast. Something tells me I did this wrong. Nope, there it is. I did it right. Okay. Let's go ahead and slow down a bit. There. And let's go ahead and come to 010. There we go. Alright, so I've already went through the ILS. All I need to do is do my quote-unquote downwind until I'm in the glide slope.
Stabilizer motion.
According to my flight bag, I am 11 miles from the airport. I need to be at least 19 to 20. Now, as you can see, the glide slope is coming up. Yeah, I want to keep this altitude. Is that another plane coming towards me? Yes. Okay. Up there he is right there. And there he is right there. He's on his way to not sure what runway. Alright. Let's start recording. Alright, I've activated the flight control replay recording, and it is, I think it's recording. Yes, it's recording. Alright, I am well in the glide slope. Let's leave it for a little bit. I'm going to give myself enough time. Alright. 1 notch flaps. We're going to keep it at this speed. And according to this, 16 miles. Let's go ahead and start our turn. There we go. Here's one of the many airports. Now I've noticed, I'm not sure if it's just me, but this localizer needle moves awfully fast.
Stabilizer motion.
Before you know it, you overshoot the localizer. It's not like the other planes where it just goes, takes its times, nice and slow. Okay. Just keep an eye. We want 19er. There it goes.
Stabilizer motion.
Okay, am I gonna overshoot? A little. There we go. Alright. That should be more than enough time to get us into the glide path, or the localizer. Alright. 019er there. Let's go ahead and come left a little bit. There. And as I get back into the glide slope, or the localizer, I'll activate nav. Alright. Visibility on the runway. I do want to capture the ILS though. Alright, 26. There it is. Still above it. There we go. There it is right there.
Wichita Tower, Piper, November 0747, Quebec, ready for east departure at runway 19er left. Piper,
Alright, there we go.
0747,
Alright.
hold short.
Another notch of flaps.
Left, traffic is east, stinger, final. Hold short.
Okay.
Runway 19er left, Piper 47, Quebec.
Alright. Gear down. Okay. There we go. Take off approach. 190, 150, 150. Oh man. This plane lands awfully fast.
069er cleared to land. Runway 19er right. Cleared to land. Runway 19er right. 069er.
Alright. Let's see if I can do this right without screwing it up. How many notches of flaps we're at? I think we're one. What? Flaps 13. One more. Okay, we just passed the outer marker beacon. Alright, looking at the electronic flat bag, we're heading straight for the runway. Alright, let's do this like a boss.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
Just hit that little yellow button right there. That will shut him up. Alright, now the notch of flaps.
55 Golf, turn next taxiway.
Okay, what's my speed? Oh, no pappy lights on this one.
H55 Golf, contact ground on 121.9er. Hybrid November 0747 Quebec, clear to
500.
1.19er, left and east departure approved.
400.
Clear for takeoff, runway 19er, left, hybrid 47 Quebec. Going to 121.9er, H55 Golf.
300.
Sync rate.
One hundred. 50. 40. 30.
Glide slope.
10. 5.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
Alright. Not the worst landing in the world.
069er, exit runway when able.
Okay. Let's go ahead and exit right here. Alright. Let's look at our flight bag. We are not far from where we need to park.
Contact ground on 121.9er,
Okay.
121.9er, 069er.
Just stick on Bravo. Okay, there's nothing coming here. And we'll just go ahead and park next to those planes right there. Alright. Okay, flaps up. Spoilers up. Can go ahead and turn off my landing lights. Go ahead and start the APU. Okay, is the APU coming up? Yes, it is. There it goes. Alright. Gonna miss my taxiway. Alright. I'm just going to park right there.
Hybrid 47 Quebec, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Parking space G11. And that's it. Let's just go ahead and call this a day. I thought this was a good flight. Hope you found this enjoyable, or at least tolerable. My name is Flightsimguy. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.